These are thousands of immigrants departing South Africa ahead of an unofficial deadline to leave the country. The anti-immigration groups behind that ultimatum will hold major protests next week that many fear will turn violent.
They must go back to their countries, fix their papers, come in the country, respect the laws, fix the attitude, and then they are always welcome in our country.
So far, over 15,000 Malawian citizens have been repatriated, and hundreds of others have returned to Nigeria, Mozambique and Zimbabwe.
And because of what is going on in South Africa, I feel it's safe for me to go home and start in life there.
In the last 2 months, similar demonstrations ended in violent clashes. At least 4 people were killed, including 2 Mozambicans, a Malawian and 1 South African. The South African was 19-year-old Mhlamulo Sambo. He is of Tsonga descent, like many of those who marched in Johannesburg on June 26th. Vatsonga and Mashangan South Africans say they've noticed a disturbing trend of tribalism in some anti-immigration protests. The tribes are located not only in South Africa but also in Zimbabwe and Mozambique. And those marching here say that as a result, they've seen South Africans being harassed for their ethnicity and their complexion. Flanked by the teen's distraught mother, the group has called on South Africa's Human Rights Commission to help protect their rights and those of immigrants.
We recommend the development and implementation of a national public education campaign focused on promotion of awareness of South Africa's diversity, indigenous identities, constitutional rights, and danger of tribal profiling and xenophobia.
Organizers say while they agree illegal migration is a problem, they don't agree with the approach taken by anti-migration groups.
We are saying, when you march against the government, put pressure on the government to act. Because as soon as I start taking the law into my own hands and want to question the next individual, this is where it gets back to an issue of our people being asked for IDs as if it's the time of apartheid.
South Africa's police says it has partnered with private security and set aside the equivalent of €32 million to manage the upcoming protests.